Hi everyone, I'm Sarah from Justice for Education, and today I'm here with Kakooza. Thank you, Kakooza, for being here.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome also. Thank you once again, Sarah, for giving me this opportunity or a chance to appear or to interview me this day. Hopeful that this interview will lead Self-Shine Africa to the change, or will be a pathway of Self-Shine Africa to next level, or to elevate us to the next level. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure it will happen. So what about the beginning of Save Shine Africa? How it started? What were the first goals of the NGO?
Okay, Salah. What I forgotten, I'm Kakooza by real names. I'm Kakooza Abdallah by real names. Yeah. And I'm the founder of Safe Shine Africa charity organization, which operates in villages of Lyowa village, Buama sub-county, PG district, Uganda, East Africa. What made me to start this organization is, as Kakooza Abdallah, I came from a humble background. What do I mean in that? I came in the family, in the poor family. I was raised by a single mom in a poor family. I know how it feels to be bored at school, to walk barefoot at school, to go hungry stomach at school, to go at school with torn clothes. So I know also how it feels to be every time chased out of school because of school fees, because we were 6 children and we were raised by a single mom who had no job. She was a gardener doing this work and this. So we grown up in that life of hustling, battling with life. So it inspired me to start a charity organization to help my fellow young sisters and brothers, at least for them to do not pass in that situation I passed, because I saw my sisters, even sometimes they were bored at school because they had no sanitary pads. They were like bored, disrespected, many things, many challenges they faced, or as Kakooza, I faced when I was during my school life or my school journey. Yeah, so I started this organization, at least for them to do not pass in the same way I passed, or to not be challenged you understand what I mean. For them at least to get a good pathway in their school journey. That's why it inspired me to start this organization. My life inspired me to start Self-Shine Africa, my school journey. Self-Shine Africa, it's behind it. It started way back 2017,
Okay.
2017. But I was doing that charity work, just catering for few children, helping my brothers, young brothers, like 6 children, 5, started like that, small. I started with the vision of saving some marginalized children from their situation. So, but as you can imagine, in 2019, after COVID-19 outbreak, many marginalized children lost their parents, relatives. Yeah, so it ended up many children are marginalized. So from there, me and my colleagues, whom we started this organization, we openly take shape. Our vision openly take shape. As what started as a dream to care for few children became a vision to convert into an entire community. Yeah. Right now, Save Shine Africa, there and then 2022, because our organization, after COVID-19 outbreak, yeah, we went to the government officials and we registered the organization, meaning that we were doing our charity works before 2021 behind the curtain. But after COVID-19, we came out after getting our registration certificate. We say that let's do the work because we found that many children were left behind. So we decided to do this work in a legal way. Let's have documents. Let's get a registration, a certificate. Then we start doing this work. Right now, Self Shine Africa, because we were registered in 2021, we were registered by the government. Yeah. And I forgot to bring our certificate here, but I'll be sending it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So from there, 2021, we started doing our charity work, moving in communities, going in schools, talking to the pupils, and looking for sponsors, donors, volunteers to help us elevate our charity work. Right now, Save Shine Africa, we are caring for 57 children.
Okay.
57 children are the children under Save Shine Africa, but it doesn't mean that are the only children in our community. We have more than 300 children registered in our files, but because of the support, we can't afford to support all 300. That's why we are supporting only 57 children. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and you told me a bit of your childhood, but for us to understand better, how would you describe the life of the children that you help and also their families? How is the life of these people, like the social, economic aspect of their lives?
Okay. As I told you, thank you for that question. As I told you, Self Shine Africa, we are working in rural areas of Mpiji. The community we are operating from, it's 82.7% rural. It's a rural area, which meaning that we are operating in the area or community where people receiving low government support, people are illiterate, people are ignorant, high diseases rate, high drop out of schools children, so, and lacking of jobs to people in our community. So I am in the community, people in our community, they are facing many challenges. Socially, they are facing many challenges because, for example, let me take this example in our community. In our community, Bulyowa village, we're having only one government school.
Okay.
In our community. Yeah, we're having only one government school, which is difficult for the student to walk for miles reaching to school. And in that, those children, they walk to school barefooted, without some of them having torn clothes. And the parents, because we are bordering a major lake known as Lake Victoria. Their parents were fisheries. They used to go there at that lake and they fish. The major activities was fishing, but the government closed the fishing sites.
Okay.
So it led the parents of these children to stay without job. Now, right now I'm talking, many fathers, mothers, uncles are jobless because they used to work at that lake. They used to go and fish. They do fishing, they earn some money. But right now the government closed all the fishing sites. So they now are jobless. They have parents right now, they have no money to pay for their children at school. They just stay around, moving on villages, taking alcohol. So which left these children without schooling, because the parent who would have give them money for school fees is not working.
Yeah.
And the mothers, they used to work in gardens. But because of changes of the climate right now, our community, it's not receiving enough rainfall because of the changes of the natural climate. We are not receiving good rain, or you understand me?
Yeah.
We are not receiving, the climate changed. So they used to work in garden, they used to grow crops and sell them to earn something. But right now, also they are jobless mothers, which left many children out of school. Some joined peer groups and many other things. Socially, this has led our community, all people in our community, all children, with a lot of problems. Girls, they force them to go in early marriages because the mothers, they want, or fathers, they want something or to earn something. If she sent that girl in early marriage, they will give him or her money, which is not good to a girl child. But it has led to the early marriages because of poverty, high rate poverty in our community. It has led many children or many girls. It has forced poverty. It has forced many girls into early marriages. And another thing is that the local leaders in our community, because I've been writing to the many local leaders in our community, seeking for support, anything they can support us. But as I told you, we are working in the rural areas, low government support. You can write, because it has taken 2 years right now. I'm writing to the government officials in our community, at least to help us, to give us something, to give us a hand to change many lives. But we haven't get any reply up to now. We haven't get any reply. So it has led also it has, because the support from the government is little, it has forced teachers from school also to go and to leave school, to go and join other businesses, because the government doesn't pay them. The government delays in paying them. So it forced many teachers in our schools in our community to go and intervene in other works. Yeah, many challenges. And because of it is a fishing site, we're having a problem of high diseases rate, HIV. Oh, you understand?
Yeah.
AIDS. Yeah, AIDS, HIV, it is on high rate because men in our community, they have no works to do. The fishing site was closed. They just stay there enjoying with women, which leads to high diseases rate like HIV, because in our community recently, it is one of the community ranked in Uganda as the most spread HIV community in Uganda. Yeah.
So you think that in order to improve this situation about jobs, about early marriages, about poverty, it should be needed the action of the government, or there is the need for something else too?
Yeah, so thank you for asking me that question. Yeah, I think, on my understanding, it's the government work. It's we as people and the government.
Okay.
Yeah, because if people are good or people are financially well, it helps the government in some issues. But right now, I can tell that Sunshine Africa, we tried to start up some support to support Kale. We started to support women, single mothers in our community. But as I told you that we have no people to support. We haven't get support, but we started Self Shine Africa Women Empowering Program.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, we started Self Shine Africa Women Empowering Program. In that program, we wanted to empower women, to empower single mothers in our community, at least to get them jobs, to start or to get them some little fund to start their own business. Because we, Self Shine Africa, we started something some years back, but because of financial, we freeze the program because we had no money. But in that program, we wanted every single mother in our community to start him like, or to get him like chickens, to start like poultry, like every woman, we give her chicken in that, so that he can rear that chicken and get eggs. After getting those eggs, he can sell them out to the community and he earns some money. Others to start them some businesses that like retail, uh, like we wanted to give them these tailoring machines. You get them, these tailoring machines for those who know how to tailor. Yeah, so that they can start that small scale business. Yeah, others we wanted to do more because I myself I started the program of making porridge because they were farmers. I started that program of making porridge. Tell them that you grow maize, do this so that after growing maize, we shall get in that maize, we shall process a porridge, like I've forgotten, but in that process, I told them that you grow maize. After growing maize, me, I'll be your what? I'll be the customer to that maize. I'll be the first customer to buy you that, to sell me that maize so that we can process in that maize porridge. Yeah. After processing that porridge, we sell them. We sell that porridge. In that money we earn, as Self Shine Africa, we shall give back to the community or to the women in our community. But because we haven't get any support and we're having a lot of issues, we're running a lot of courses. We have to care for children. We have to do this. We have to do this. That's why we ended up freezing some programs. But I think that the government should intervene. The government should intervene into people and see what it can do for them. Because also we are not well, or we are not well financially. We are looking for support. But if we are helping on the government, but the government can't also help itself, yeah, it let us down. It's what I can tell. It let us down totally. Because we are fighting for people, but the government is just seated, silent. Yeah. We are helping on children to get them scholastic material. We're helping on single mothers. But the government doesn't do anything. As I told you, I have been writing since now, up to now, since 2 years now. I've been writing to the government. Help us with anything. But the government has never replied to us. It has left us down, totally down. It has left us, seriously, the government haven't helped us, all haven't helped any people. Sometimes it brings some programs to village, but the money, the people who receives money, people who receives government money, they end up take all the money. People, oh, these people locally, they get nothing. They get nothing, which left children. It doesn't left damage only to elders, but also to the young ones, because they are the ones who most suffer, because they will not go to school. They will be there. They will be, some of them, they will die because of diseases and many other things. Yeah.
It's a very difficult situation that you are describing. But about education, Safe Shine Africa believes and it's creating in some way a better future, also in education. How do you think education should change in Uganda?
Thank you so much for that question. Thank you so much for that question. But before we go deep there, before we have to first know what is education.
Yeah.
First of all, education is a beacon of hope. First of all, we have to know that education is the beacon of hope. Without education, there will be no hope. You understand? Without education. So I know that every child has a right to access the quality education to change his or her future. With access to good education, every child can shape his or her future. So I know with that education, with the quality education system, a child can change his or her future to escape the generation poverty. You understand?
Yeah.
So I know that because we have seen many children, we have seen many examples from your countries, first world countries. Education, it is one reason as to why your countries or your communities are looking good, are running on high speed because of that education. I know if I got that good education I wanted, today I would have been something. I would have been at least a big person. But because I didn't get that good education, what I wanted, it challenged me, or it left me like a common person. But I wanted to be something. I wanted to be like a doctor, a lawyer, or something else. But because I didn't get that good education, it's paining me, first of all. It pains me as a person that what I wanted, I didn't get it. But I know if I fight for my fellow young brothers and children and sisters, at least for them, they will enjoy their future. And the young generation today are the future generation tomorrow. So if we invest in education, we shall be with a lot of teachers, a lot of doctors, a lot of many engineers. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and in most cases, children who have low or have little education, who have little education, or children who doesn't go high education, they end up in drug abuse. They end up in prisons because of peer groups they join. But this education helps to shape, the education helps to shape a child to grow up as responsible citizens. Because Safe Share Africa, first, what I forgotten to tell you, we have a program of schools inspiration tours. In that programs, we move in schools, talking to pupils to love education, to love, to grow, to love education, and we teach them religion. In that region, we want those children to grow up as a responsible citizens.
Yeah.
Because I know if they grow up a responsible citizen, a God-fearing people, loving education people, that will lead to the development of our community. If we get in our community like free doctors, they will come back to the community and build hospitals. If we get teachers, good teachers from our community, they will come back to the community and build their schools. If we get high children from our community into politics or political society or community, they will care to their communities. They will see that their community, they will like their community to develop. That's why we invest a lot in education. That's why my emphasis, also Safe Share Africa emphasis is in education. Because without education, we shall fight for nothing. We shall end up gaining nothing. But if these children, we fight a lot for these children, at least to change their futures or their lives in education, we shall see the beacon of children. We shall see the beacon of education in the near future.
So Safe Share Africa believes in a future in which there will be more schools, in which there will be a better quality education, and also education will be accessible for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you
Yeah,
told
we believe.
tell me.
Yeah, we believe that if we build many schools, if we build as many schools, these children, at least some barriers which has led to some barriers which has led to drop out of schools, like I want to mean like this. Some barriers led to children drop out of schools. It is long distance journey. They move to school. But if we build many schools in our community, those children who were dropping out of school because of long journeys, that disease will be erupts. That disease will be collapsed or will be disappeared. And if they build many schools, as many schools, it will inspire also children to, as the schools will be competing as themselves, as schools, also children will be competing also themselves. That let me be the best, let us be the best. That will force many children to school, to study. But because we're having one school in our community, and that school children are not getting quality education, some after finishing their primary section, they leave studies. They just go looking for works and doing nothing. Yeah, but I know if we build schools, it is one way path out of poverty. Yeah.
And you told me about some programs you also had in the past, like supporting women, the porridge. Did you have other programs in the past or in the present?
I beg your pardon, come again.
So did you have more programs in the past, or do you have more programs in the present?
Yeah, okay. thank you for that question. Yeah, Self-Shine Africa, we had women empowering program.
Yeah.
We had supporting disabled children, and we had the program of elderly program supporting elderly people. Yeah, in that, yeah, they were that. But as I told you, we canceled. Oh, we didn't cancel, but we freeze.
Okay.
Yeah, meaning that anytime we shall like continue where we stopped. In the future, we shall continue where we stopped. But because we can't do everything as we wish, because of the support, we can't do everything as we wish. Because we're receiving little support from the local people. And seriously, abroad we had some sponsors, but they helped us once. Thank God that we had them, but they helped us once. So, but we had many programs. Even by the way, if I'm not forgotten, we wanted also to build a charity school, a charity-based school. But because those programs are high expensive, we freeze them. At least right now, we remain to cater for children, looking for them, scholastic materials, clothes, food, medication, those children under our care. Because it's like we're having an orphanage. It's like we're having an orphanage. But that orphanage also, it is not ours. They just help us with the place. You understand? We're passing through a lot, yes. We're passing through a lot. At times, even I shed tears, I myself. At times, even I shed tears because it reaches time when I'm like, oh, I'm on the margin. I'm on the margin. You understand? I'm on the margin. I have nobody to attach to help upon me. Kale, sometimes it is hard, but because it's my commitment to do that, yeah, and I know God will make me the way. God will make me the way. But the programs, we had that women empowering program. Yeah, that women empowerment program. We were helping only single mothers. We were helping only single mothers. Yeah, and marginal and disabled children. But because of disabled, we freeze that disabled program because the disabled thing, those children, yeah, how do they call them? Those special children. They are so much expensive. To care for them, they are so much expensive. There are those children who every day have to take milk. Every day, when he or she has to take milk, has to take medication, they are expensive. So, but we wanted also to help them because they are also children.
Okay.
They are human beings like us. We wanted also to help them, but they're expensive.
Yeah.
You find yourself every day you have to spend 10,000 Ugandan shillings to each children, which is so much expensive.
Yeah.
So we helped some because there is some boy whom we bought a prosthetic leg. He had one leg. So we raised some money and we buy him a leg. And other girl, she wanted a wheelchair. So we raised with my colleagues and we bought her a wheelchair. And there are so many children. There are so many others. But others you may find when he needs some medication, but that medication is so much expensive for us. So we end up leaving her, but we're trying. It doesn't mean that we leave her for good. We can leave her without giving her some help financially, but for us, we continue writing to other organizations who can help, like Walk About Us, because Walk About Us, it's a big organization. I have wrote to it many times. It helps disabled children. It's worldwide. I have wrote to it to help at least some children in our community, because there are many disabled children. But they never replied me. They never replied me. But I'm trying. It doesn't mean that I freeze and I leave that. No, I freeze, but I continue with looking for support. So far right now, Safe Shine Africa, we are going through a lot. We are passing through a lot. Because, as I told you, right now, by the way, I forgotten to tell you. Last year, 5 children under our care, they didn't start their final examination. Primary 7 children under our care, they didn't start for their final examination because we had no money for registration. We had no money for them to register for their final examination. Understand? But I tried my level best to the extent of selling my personal things, but the money wasn't enough. So we are praying to God this year so that they can at least finish their exam, finish their level, primary level. But right now, our community, as I told you, our community, it's an impoverished community, a rural community, a poverty community. Many things we face, my dear Sarah, many things we face. Many things. Because first of all, we have a corrupt government system. From the head, from the state to the local leaders, they are corrupted. The education system in Uganda, it's totally failed. But I'm telling you all this, I'm not good well in English, but I'm trying my level best. Because I wanted to be that man I used to see in the mirror, but I didn't because of the government system. But I wanted to be that good man. That's why I'm doing my level best. I reached the time when I was really totally blocked because of charity. I lost my job. I was fired from work because I had to stand for the children. At the same time, I had to be at work. So it reached time when I was totally blocked. But I had to fight for young children because it was my dream. It was a commitment which I made myself. I had to serve. I thank God that right now I'm having another job. I got another job and I'm trying my level best. But challenges we face, we facing the challenge, first of all, financially, as I can tell you, financially, and everything runs with finance. It doesn't mean I don't want people out there to take it that I need money or we want money. No. Even if us books, pens, pads for girls, food, anything, I highly welcome it. It doesn't mean that only man. No. Anyone who can help us with anything, because we face the challenge of children. This time they have gone to school without any scholastic material. I'm telling you this. If you can see in our recently posted, I haven't posted any children having scholastic materials because we didn't get them. We didn't receive. I had no money to get them for them. And money we need some fee. Because at school, the first challenge of staying in school hungry. Because we pay little money for food. But those children, you can't imagine that they can stay at school all day hungry without eating anything. Because also we have no money to pay for them. For us, what we care at least when they're at school, because many also we pass through that challenges. Yeah, but we pass through those challenges, but I don't want them also, because I know how it feels to stay at school, hungry brain. You can't get what they say. You can't get what teacher are teaching you when you're hungry, first of all. So, but we have nothing to do. Sometimes you end up having nothing to do, like just like taking them to school without paying for them food. It's another challenge we have. We need sakale, we need some little money, some food fee. Yeah. Another problem is shoes. Many children in under our care, they move to school barefoot because they have no shoes. Some are torn, some are stolen. They are fellow students at school, they stole them. Yeah, so they end up walking to school barefooted, which cause them diseases. Yeah. Another problem is girl child. We need sanitary pads. Have that problem of sanitary towels, sanitary pads. Many children, many girls using like it's shaming me to say it, but I have to say it. Some of our fellow children use toilet papers. Girl child use toilet papers. Use stockings. I can see it as me, the founder of Safe Shine Africa. Yeah, they try to hide me, girls, but I can see it. Yeah. So we're having that problem of sanitary pads. And also, we are looking for a place where we can be of our own. Because where we are now, it's not our place. They just help the place with that where we are caring for that 57 children. It's not our place. They just helping us with that place right now. But anytime from now, they can chase out us away from that place. So we are looking for our permanent place. Anyone out there, let me take this opportunity to say that anyone out there who can build for us an orphanage. We don't want that big, but where we can care for these children from. Yeah, our own orphanage. In the near future or in the future, I know God will make us the way to build up a charter school. But many problems, even the transportation problem, because I don't work in the same community where these children are. Yeah, I I take like I do bail not daily basis but on weekly basis. I pass through them because there is a mom of mine. She's the one who caring for them. Me, I have to look for money. Yeah, the mom of mine, she's the one taking care of them. May have to go in town and look for money, getting money for shop, beans, and other things. Yeah, and other many problems, many challenges, as you can see, many things we pass through. Yeah.
And thank you for this answer. It is very deep and it makes me like reflect a lot on this complex situation. But how can I and how can other people help to improve this situation? You accept donations, but are also other way to help Save Shan Africa?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Yeah. Right now, Safe Shine Africa, as I told you, is a well-registered organization. It's well-registered. We have bank account. We have a bank account, and also we have a mail post. Yeah. I will not say that I tell you my bank accounts, but I'll be sharing with you our bank details and mail post details. Yeah, so that people can, if they want to send us some books, anything, he or she can use our mail post because it is there in names of Safe Shine Africa, and our bank account is in name of Safe Shine Africa because our charity organization is well legal. It is legal. It is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is legit. As I told you, it's well known everywhere. On Google, you can go and Google us. You will see us. But and also we need volunteers. You can come and volunteer with us. And you
Okay.
see what we're doing. Yeah. Anyone, partners, we welcome them. Also, you, Sarah, you can join us.
Yeah.
Also, you can join us. Yeah, you can join us. You volunteer with us. You see, and you see what we're doing clearly. You can see. Yeah, but we haven't get any any social media fund because the site we wanted to use a GoFund. Right now, we wanted to start our online fundraising, our fundraising site, but the site we wanted to use it was GoFundMe, but some years back it was disconnected from our country. Yeah,
Okay.
so GoFund doesn't in Uganda. You can't use it, but it was the cheapest online fundraising site in our country. But right now, we have no online site. Yeah, if you want to help us in any way, you can use our bank accounts or you use email address. Yeah,
Okay.
that's yeah.
And it's very hard, the work you do. But I would like to ask you, what's the best part of what you do? Because you told me about the challenges of the work, but what makes you happy in your work? What is the best part? And also, as the last question, I would like to know your personal message to the people that will listen this interview. What do you think people should know?
Okay, thank you for that question. Thank you so much for that question. As I told you, as I told you, I myself, I come from humble background. I passed through a lot during my journey, my growing journey. I passed through a lot, many challenges I faced during my school time. Yeah, I was I was a big boy home because I'm the big boy. Yeah, in our family. So many challenges I faced. I worked at the early age. I started working at the early age. I was in primary for when I'm a school dependent. I was working in gardens of schools, cleaning school as my school as the way I can pay my school fees. So I was bored at schools. Children used to mock on me, mocking on me, many things. So many challenges I faced. So recalling all those challenges I passed through, I wanted to at least to start this charity to help many children. Don't part in what I passed through because I was bored. Even I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get because I wanted to be a big boy, a big man in this country, in our country. I wanted to be like him, an MP, a mayor, or a doctor or something, but I didn't get it. So I want other children out there, at least for them to make their dreams come true. Because I know how it feels to be with a dream and they don't make it. it really pains. It really pains. So me helping children, me helping other children, like, oh, what I mean in charity, it makes me happy. It's like I'm doing my work, what I have to do on this earth. It's like God sent me to help other children, and I'm feeling so happy. Seeing what a child I help succeeding, or living, like graduating. These children I'm helping, what makes me more happy? Seeing them graduating. It makes me so happy because I'm seeing they at least on their way. At least they are moving. They are going. They won't end up like me. I won't say that I'm a loser. I'm not a loser. But at least I want them, for them at least, to get more than me, to get more than me, at least to reach, to chase their dreams, to make everything in life. And I want other children, I want to inspire other children out there that if it fails for you, it doesn't mean that others also will fail.
Yeah.
You get now it fails for you, it doesn't mean that others. Just inspire them that me I fail, but for you you can. Let me do my best so that you can. I'm doing this because if these children succeed in their education career, also I'll be happy. It will show me that also I'm succeed. There is something I've done and succeeded. Because my education right now I'm making 30. In December this year I'll be making 30. You understand? So I want it's known right now my age bracket, like my fellow colleagues are all looking for who finish their school, who finish their education system, who chase their dreams. They are okay. They are financially well. So me, I'm not financially well, I won't say, but at least if these children succeed their education system, if they go higher, at least it, that will be me succeeding. Their smile will be my smile. Their happiness will be my happiness. Their victory will be my victory. At least I will see that in this world, I have left a legacy. I have done something. Understand? And it will make me happy. And helping people, it makes me happy. I'm not here in charity for anything else, just because what I remember, what I passed through during my childhood journey, it was really tough. It was really bad. I can tell you that there is a time I reached going to school hungry, and also home we had no food to eat. And I was the big boy. I had to do my works. I had to dig in other people's garden to get what we eat. But that was but at the young age. At the young age. So right now, I'm doing this I'm doing this for God. Only God will pay me. Yeah. I don't do this that those children will pay me. No. I'm doing God to reward me. Because I know if you do good, God also will pay you good. Yeah. That's why. And helping, it makes me happy. It makes me really happy. Yeah, seeing somebody, they are crying. I don't want to see people starving. I don't want to see people starving. Yeah, because me, I know how it feels. And I wish I could be a president. Nobody would have starved in Uganda if I was a president. Because no one would have been starving, like starving, fighting. If I was a president, because me, I know how it feels. It's really difficult. Life here, life in rural, it is really difficult. We pass through a lot, but I helping, Seriously, it makes me really happy. And I'm still doing this for many years. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there is a last personal message that you want to add?
Yeah. Last message. Yeah. I can Let me thank you once again, Salah. Forgive me this platform. Forgive me this opportunity to express our charity works, to express our charity work. Also you, Sarah, to love our charity. And thank you for coming to us. Thank you so much. Thank you for getting inspired. Yeah. Thank you for getting inspired of our works. Yeah. You may sing a good work I'm doing, but I'm not doing it alone. I'm not doing it. There is other colleagues, my colleagues who are more educated than me. Me, I'm the founder, but there is other colleagues who are more educated than me. Yeah, they are the one helping me doing this. Let's do this. Also, I send my thanks to them, and I thank everyone who have supported us since we started. I thank him or her so much. Yeah, I thank you once again for giving us this platform. And let me take this opportunity to call everybody out there, to call everybody who wanted to support us, who want to volunteer with us, who wanted to donate to us, who want to partner with us, who want to sponsor us. You're highly welcome. Our doors are open. We are welcoming people. We are loving people. Come. I'm welcoming everybody. Yeah. And I thank everyone. I thank Justice for Education. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just because you don't see me, but if you would have seen me, I would even go down and on my knees and I thank you once again. Because what you have done for us, it is really good. You have refreshed me because at some point, I reached to the point of giving up. But whenever I'm like on the margin, giving up, God send me someone. Because every time I wrote to people, but nobody replies me, nobody. But they are just not receiving your message. It was a miracle. Receiving your message, it was a miracle from God. So I thank you so much. I thank you. You don't know what you have done for me. You don't know. But even talking to you, it refreshes me. It has refreshed me. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm praying for everyone out there who is starving, who is looking for anything, those in hospitals, those in prisons, those children who are out of schools. I'm praying for you, at least God to make them away. Those out in battles, children who are, because right now the world is going through a lot, many battles, many wars here and there. So I'm praying to those children, God to make them away, at least those wars to end. I'm praying for everyone out there who needs support so that God can make him or her away to overcome his challenges. Yeah.
Well, Kakooza, thank you very much for your words. You represent in some way a light because you are constantly fighting. There are a lot of challenges, there are a lot of difficult points and aspects you have to face. But as you said, when you think that it's over, there is always someone that appears and makes you willing to continue. So I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure it will improve in the future. I hope that everyone that is watching this interview gets in touch with Save Shan Africa. It's very interesting, the work that you are doing. So this is my hope for the future. You are doing the best in your possibilities. So I'm sure that it will get better. I'm sure. Thank you again for your time, for your availability. And I thank you everyone for having watched this interview, and we will meet in the next one. Bye.
Bye.